Guys, we still remain to see a very clear range on the chart with your lows to your highs. $10 to $20 roughly. These highs are somewhat close to $19 to $20, but all in all, you got a $10 range. We did break down from there at $7, and that really was where the sellers took full control at that point in time, pushing price down 50% to that psychological $5 area, where we did see a recent bounce. So from the long-term image, it definitely is interesting here as you've seen that very volatile press up, super aggressive, super quick, but obviously, the sellers did take control, rejecting that very, very clear resistance, which was the level to watch here, perfectly rejecting that 750 area, which was the bottom for that descending triangle structure. Right, price action came right back to that level, found that resistance, prior support, ultimately flatlining there until earnings was the catalyst to push us back. Squeeze up, guys, still is a statement. Although we have regressed $1 coming in the next couple months here, there could be a couple different scenarios, right? Are the bulls gonna drop back a bit, then find a spot to press price up? Well, that's successful, right? We're setting that low higher than that last previous bottom out around $5. So although we still are on the decline, there could be a couple series of things that could happen. On the weekly, we could consolidate, just flatline. Instead of showing that aggressive sell-off, we could consolidate, right? Build some energy till some sort of news catalyst or something pops out, right? And pops price up. But as of right now, I definitely don't see WeBull blasting off, shooting to the upside. We've seen that aggressive squeeze up really, really quick, and the steam was taken. But still, the sell-off hasn't been super aggressive, so I don't think we're going to melt down and destroy $5 anytime soon. And, create new lows. I do think buyers will be stubborn here, but I do think the sellers will also have a bit of fight back. So I think we see some neutral activity here from the long term. Now, to the daily, you do see that clear short squeeze up. Right, really nice movement up here, quick short squeeze, price action then goes into a really nice tight textbook bull flag here, really building for the next movement, strong probability we get to $10. You see that big breakout, but earnings came out and popped us beneath that support level, making this bullish structure, officially flipping. Now we're going to get some bearish momentum. So you bled back, went to retest that level, ultimately rejecting out and diving down deeper. So as of right now, you're very much on the decline, and there's no sign of this ending. Even with today's action, we've seen a lot of the overall market rebound, and WeBull is just kind of holding this thin candle. Nothing strong at all, even day-to-day activity. Right, the strongest look here was this big press up, nice big green candle with a couple bounce candles pressing back to that support level here, this number one level. Ultimately seen that very strong rejection, just showing when the sellers need to step in, they will, right? And they had the reaction. So from the medium term here, I still am bearish, and I do foresee stock price to go and fill that very clear gap, which was the first gap with this quick short squeeze, whereas right now we filled that second gap, which was the prediction in our last video. Now we should go and fill that other gap at $5.30. So I do see this one, guys, cooling off sometime soon around $5. I wouldn't be surprised to see some sort of trajectory like this. You work your way towards $5. Where are you seeing that ultimate bottom out sign over here, right? A lot of good signs. Okay, so nice signs, but then boom, right? That quick spontaneous bounce area at that psychological region. So there's a lot of indication that show price should cool off there, but until we get to around that $5 range, $5.10, $5.20, at least filling that $5.30 gap, we should be still working our way to the downside. Then as far as the quick scope to the 1 hour, you see that perfect breakdown from earnings of the super strong support level, which we were bouncing around, for weeks, guys. This is perfect as a horizontal trading range could get. Off of that quick short squeeze that's known as a bull flag. All right, so really nice structure on the bottom of this beat up stock. Of course, you did break down from that. Okay, so now the tides have flipped. Enter some consolidation, right? You go up to test that support level, now using it as resistance once and twice for a double top, and then of course you rolled over. So really technical here from the short term, and once again, as of right now, there's just a very strong read that we are going to continue to press down, but yeah, I don't think this one drops too much lower. I do see lower volatility. Price action to come here, and yeah, I feel quite confident about some form of a consolidation. We'll track this one as this moves on live. Right now in 2026 in June, this is one of the craziest times to track stocks. So things change quick, but all in all, pretty simple chart here. Still bearish, but not a lot of room for downside. I do lean more toward neutral on WeBull stock, with that seller bias coming for the short term here. So if you guys found any value in today's stock price analysis, go and drop a like and a sub. We're going to track WeBull about 1 to 2 times per week. See you guys in the next update. Peace.